Today's news, JY Park unfollows GOT7's Bam Bam, Jinyoung, and Mark.
It is being reported that Yoo Kyum from the K-pop group GOT7 is planning to sign with AOMG J Park's Korean entertainment company when his contract expires with JYP Entertainment at the end of this month. So let's just cut to the chase. Steph, do you think GOT7 is going to be breaking up?
I think that we will no longer see GOT7 as JYP's GOT7 anymore.
Is there a chance that they can take the group GOT7 with 7 members still, or possibly 6 members if Yoo Kyum cannot participate because he's with J Park, and make the same group?
No, you
not
can't
possible.
do it. It's not possible. GOT7 as we know it is no longer going to be GOT7 as we know it. But I don't think this is a bad thing.
Okay.
I think this is actually a really good thing, because if you know the history of Korean entertainment and you know the history of GOT7, there has been a whole lot of drama surrounding JYP and how he's treated GOT7 over the years.
Can you give an example of poor treatment on the part of JYP towards GOT7?
Absolutely. For example, this summer, GOT7, who's like GOT7's big supportive fan base, actually drove a truck. They paid to drive a billboard truck in front of JYP Studios, putting out all the things that JYP is doing wrong for GOT7, including not supporting them with their ads and their promotion, not providing translations, also not providing safety for them because they've had a lot of problems with sasaengs in the past. They're not giving them creative freedom like they should have. And actually, GOT7 has done so much. Like, GOT7 has one of the best fan bases in the world.
Agreed.
They have done so much to help their boys over the years, including paying for their ads on social media, paying for billboards whenever they put out a new promotional album, providing translations on all their videos, making sure that their videos get all the votes that they need to really climb those charts and help their boys get best in show.
Their contract with JYP was a 7-year standard contract that most K-pop idols sign under multiple different entertainment companies. They started in 2014. The only reason we even know that it's possible that they might be breaking up is because JYP on his personal Twitter account unfollowed several members' official personal Twitter accounts, but did not unfollow Jackson. It doesn't make sense because Yoo Kyum is gonna go, but he's still following Yoo Kyum?
A lot of people should have seen this coming from a long time. First off, it's a 7-year curse in K-pop land, K-pop world. It's been happening to many groups over the years, especially these older groups that signed these really unfair contracts back in the early 2000s, like 2014s, 2010s. They signed these exclusive contracts that didn't allow their artists to have any freedoms. They didn't have creative freedom, they didn't have personal freedom, and it was extremely limiting. And so these guys, now they're at a point where they know their self-worth, they've built up this fan base, and so they're so much more capable of going out and doing their own projects. So we should have seen it from that. We should have seen it from all of their mistreatment. But also, if we just look at the material that they put out this year. In April of 2020, they put out Die, D-Y-E, but it's still Die as an EP. And then later on in 2020, in December, they put out their 4th full-length album. Now this might be a little bit of like
November 30th.
This might be a little bit of like speculation and symbolism, but the number 4 in Chinese and also in part in Korea, they don't like actually writing 4 because it kind of means death.
It's equivalent to our number 13 in the West.
Yeah, and so they put out their 4th full-length album and they called it Breath of Love, Last Piece.
Last Piece. If that does not foreshadow what's coming, I don't know what does.
Totally. And when you look at it, all 10 of the songs were written and produced by the members of GOT7, which has never really happened before, not a full-length album. Unlike a lot of other K-pop groups, some other slightly more prominent right now K-pop groups, they haven't had that creative freedom. So they let them have creative freedom. They put it out December 30th.
November 30th.
November 30th? I read December 30th.
2020.
Okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
The MV was uploaded November 30th. I was just watching it right before this. I think it's funny that you say the older K-pop groups because they're younger than BTS. And BTS I don't classify as an old K-pop group, personally.
But they've been allowed a lot more freedom. They had a much
GOT7?
younger... No.
BTS.
BTS. They had a much younger company. They were able to work with the company and develop their own style, their own music, whereas JYP was very rigid and he didn't allow them to have that freedom. And so they started looking elsewhere. And that's why you have Jackson, who has his team Jackson. Actually, cool thing, there's speculation that Mark and Bam Bam are actually going to get together and create their own entertainment agency. They've actually been doing a lot of promotion stuff in like a TV show over in China in 2020. And so there's talks that they're going to be making their own thing and working a lot with Jackson. And also, Jin Young was the first one to actually talk about signing a different contract, which you probably didn't know about it, but he is going to be signing with BH Entertainment, which is a big acting agency.
I saw that and I was confused if BH Entertainment is Big Hit Entertainment. They are not the same company?
No, they are not.
BH Entertainment, why would they even choose that name?
They've been around for a long time.
Longer than Big Hit, maybe.
Maybe. But I will say that looking at the whole deleting of Instagram accounts, it's kind of mutual.
Unfollowing.
Okay, unfollowing of Instagram accounts. It's mutual at this point because after they saw it go down at like 5 o'clock in the morning, Bam Bam and Mark started like unfollowing. Bam Bam went on a deleting spree. Young Jay actually he unfollowed JYP and he removed a cover that he had sang of JYP's songs. It's like, it's a mutual breaking up of an unhealthy relationship. And this is setting the tone, it's setting the scene for a brand new GOT7, all these boys that we love being able to actually pursue their hopes, their dreams, and what they are fully capable of.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody, to each and every one of you that made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much, and especially for the long-time Hollywood subscribers. If you're not subscribed, please click subscribe. Yes, this channel is not dead. Yes, this channel still lives on. We don't upload as often as we used to, but we are here, we are doing it, and we made it to 2021.
And unlike GOT7, we're probably going to keep going on, even though we've been watching GOT7 since they actually formulated. Oh, I feel so old. Comments,
you guys, everybody, what do you think is going to happen in the future? Any specific premonitions about particular members of GOT7?
And who are you most excited to see pursue their own avenues? What are you most excited for them to do? Let us know, comments.
Click the like button. Thank you so much for subscribing. Click the bell for notifications and don't forget to subscribe for more Hollywood news. That's it, we're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye.